Hello and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. This is a show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host, Colby, and today I'm joined by Mick.
Wil Dobratz.
Landon Browning.
And David Parker.
Guys, it's it's July 19th. I'm out of here.
2022. 2022.
I'm headed to Boise.
Going south for the summer.
South.
You're coming
What?
too, Mick.
I hate this.
I actually really love Mick's
are there
voice
two
for Colby.
I can't tell if I close my eyes. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Dang it.
Wow, Colby's on the show twice.
Yeah. That's what everybody wanted, right?
Yeah, that's what
More
that's what
Colby,
everybody
the
wanted.
better. See, the thing is that Colby is leaving
Colby's fuming right
and an imprint of himself upon me here, so like a part of him will stay here.
He'll always be here no matter what. You know?
Yeah, because I'm
He's a
not
part of
letting him
it now.
leave after this. I'll lock him in the basement.
No, dude, your basement's scary.
Is George still just sitting in the chair down there?
No, I got it was Newman.
Or Newman?
I got Newman.
Yeah.
I put that one there.
Nice job, Will.
Thanks. I thought it was pretty.
Was that the obvious one you said, Mick?
That was one of the obvious ones. I said there's two.
I have such little energy to look for my Seinfeld Lego characters. Like, I have no energy.
One, you literally just walk into a room and you find it.
That was the one on the chair.
Yeah. The other one, you walk into the room
It's been like 3-4
and you
weeks.
tilt your head one way and you find it.
Is that an upstairs room?
Yes.
Okay.
He was like looking around.
Is it this room?
He's tilting his head like
Landon,
crazy.
No more hints. No more hints. No more hints.
He's never going to find him.
I will say though, there are no more downstairs.
Okay.
Did we ever talk about this on the show about you guys hiding minifigures?
I don't think so. Maybe.
So every time it's happened twice now. When I went to Leavenworth with my girlfriend,
Yeah.
they hit all of them, and I found them all pretty quickly. I think the first time, and then when we went to the beach, they hid them again. So
No, it wasn't the
First
beach.
time
They
was,
hid it before because they showed me where they all were when I was there. So it was some other time.
I think you were just working one day, one weekend.
And I want to know how's
was it
Landon
just when I
not
was on
found
call?
them all yet?
because he's stupid.
I literally, I'm not gonna lie, I've put about 0.5% effort into looking for them. I've spent probably combined like 5 minutes looking.
I mean, now
That
we
doesn't
know.
sound like you.
Now we know that, like, from the time we hid one downstairs till just yesterday or 2 days ago, that's the first time you went down in your basement.
Well, into that room. I don't go into that living room area at all. 'Cause
You don't
it's really
go
scary.
sit in that chair and then just stare
Yeah,
at
and
the
just
wall
look
for
at the
hours
wall.
on end.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And then stop telling lies.
I can't believe Oliver posted a picture of that room with that soul chair in that room on liminal space or whatever it is. And
Is that a subreddit?
it's a subreddit, and it got like 2,500 upvotes.
And then they removed the post though.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
They were like, this doesn't count. Stupid.
Dude, it sounds like a moderator had a power trip.
Why didn't we hashtag Hotkeys podcast? We could
they
have
wouldn't-
got some free advertising. Gosh dang it.
They wouldn't have taken it down if they knew it was affiliated with us. They'd been like, ooh, like,
It's like some weird viral marketing that we have to do.
yeah,
I can't step on the toes of the Hotkeys podcast.
you can't.
Now, I don't like to like beat up on Oliver, but I am the one that told him to take the picture and
you
upload
did.
it. So
No,
give
I don't
Oliver
think that
all that
happened. That was
credit.
an original. That was an original Oliver idea.
Oh, right.
Oliver
Yeah.
never told me that, so I think that you're making this up now, David.
Yeah, you're making it up for what's the term? Clout.
Clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave is a clout chaser.
It's
Okay.
pronounced
No
Claude.
cap.
Clute.
Cleag.
I think Dave's also a clout racer too. Like he just
What?
wants to get first.
What'd you say?
All clout. Clout racer.
Oh,
Is that
What do
a
you think
thing?
I said?
I thought you said eraser.
I mean, he could be.
Dave wants to erase this conversation because he's
could.
ashamed of his lies.
What? That's not a
So
lie.
isn't that right?
Why would I lie about
Isn't
that?
that right, Colby? Isn't that right, Colby?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of it.
I'm talking to Colby, not Mick.
Yeah. Wait, don't you know? Don't you know who you are? I know
Colby's
who I
like,
am.
this was supposed to be my goodbye episode. This is not
Dude, it's
unfolding
kind of
the
like,
way
it's
I
not
wanted
going in
it
my
to.
favor. Like I'm getting ganged up on.
Mick, shut up.
I'm out of it right now. I have a tummy ache. I feel like I'm being very brave about it, and I'm getting punished.
What?
I mean, I am.
What?
I'm being very brave about my tummy ache at the moment.
How?
I'm sitting here,
Not puking on us?
with a tummy ache.
Why did you eat the brownie if you already did your tummy hurt before
Because
the
he was
brownie?
I
being
have no
brave. Were you
self-control.
not listening
okay,
to him?
you have no self-control. Okay.
Yeah.
I think a coward wouldn't eat the brownie, is what Colby's trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah. There's always room for dessert.
There's not always.
Yeah, there is. Especially a brownie.
They didn't say it had to be. What was the quote? They only said it had to be inside your body.
What do you do? What do you
What?
What are you talking about?
It was a Malcolm episode.
Oh.
It was a good one.
Oh, which one?
Banger joke.
The Peeps.
Colby. You got the whole squad.
You got Mick laughing.
Yeah, you're leaving us, Colby.
Oh, the Peeps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
You have just a couple days left.
63.
Yeah. I have mere minutes left in this town.
Maybe this world.
Is that a threat?
I think that's the second time Colby's gotten threatened on this podcast.
2 death
And
threats.
it won't
in
be the
10 minutes.
last.
What's a tummy ache?
If
You eventually will get your last death threat, though. At some point, you will get your last one.
unless you don't have a death threat.
Well, no. I
if
mean,
that
he's gotten
was-
them before.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
If
gotcha.
nobody makes another death threat, then that was the last one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Now I don't.
Great.
I don't
Deep
believe that.
insight, Landon.
I don't believe that I'm going to go the rest of my life without receiving another death threat. But
You might.
There won't be a
Or-
last one.
You might not.
You live forever.
I don't feel good.
The brownie, Colby.
So Landon gave me this cup of water, and which I'm grateful for. It's very tasty water, but it's like the sharpest.
You hate those glasses.
It is
You hate those glasses.
Like it's a second away from like cutting my face open, and I look like the Joker. It is
They're
the
not gonna cut you.
sharpest
They're
edge
not
of
gonna
a
cut.
cup.
They're not going to
It
cut.
is so.
Are you is water sharp?
No, I'm talking about the glass, dude.
No, and waffles aren't either. Gosh, freaking dang it. No, the glass will.
Glass. I love
Glass.
those glasses. They're great.
It is like
I have the same glass. Let me take a sip.
If you are on our $50 and up Patreon tier and have video access, you can see what we're talking about.
These are good glasses.
Yeah.
I like
they have
the
the Will
drinking out
seal
of
of
pint
approval.
glasses.
Will likes to eat glass.
I could eat glass if I really tried, but it
Just add salt.
Be very hurtful.
That's the trick.
why are you
Melt it.
worried about cutting your face, Mick? Do you bring the glass to your mouth very quickly?
No,
Mick just slams it into his face and shatters it.
Because like
who
even
drinks like that?
even if you have like a sharp edge, as long as you're like not really.
It's not shattered though. It's all solid, so it's not going to cut. Like
Oh, okay. So Michael has nothing to worry about. Is that what you're telling me?
he literally he every time he has those glasses, he comments. He's like, "All these are super sharp."
It's a freaking sharp edge. Landon's trying to.
Discredit
Kill me.
your fears or
I
something.
believe those glasses were like a birthday or Christmas present from
You want to know how I got these scars?
Grandma.
I was drinking water
So
out of a cup.
something happened tonight. So we just got back from a great new restaurant that we all tried for the first time. Local place called Downriver Grill. Delicious burger.
Burger.
Stop. Fries were pretty mid.
Tummy ache.
I think
It's making me say
saying the fries
burger.
were mid-
I have a tummy ache, man. Stop.
I think saying the fries were mid is an overstatement.
I said
Fries
mid
were-
at best.
Excuse me?
What?
The fries were mid at best.
No.
No, I would say they're low at best.
They were not good. I tried one. Of
They
your guys'.
tasted like the carpet that you walk in first thing. into
They
a
were literally
restaurant.
like cardboard. Like I have better fries at home than
They
I
had no,
cook in
they
my
had
air
no
fryer.
seasoning,
To be fair, they were probably fine the minute they came out.
Yeah.
no seasoning,
That's true.
just bland potato, and they had been
I'm not a big waffle fan
clearly sit.
either.
Oh,
I love waffle fries, but the two important things: salt.
I
and
love
sauce.
waffle fries.
Salt and sauce. They provided ketchup with their waffle fries. I would not recommend ketchup with waffle fries.
They also asked though if you guys want anything else, and you guys
No.
none of you
Yeah, that is true.
none of you
I
guys
was fine
asked
with
for
ketchup.
any kind of dipping sauce.
She asked.
She didn't ask me specifically if I wanted dipping.
She asked.
She asked, "Do you guys need anything else?" And you said no.
Well, in my
She didn't ask me
defense,
specifically if I wanted Greek yogurt.
in my defense, there's no sauce that could have saved those fries.
That's
those
true also.
Those fries were like long gone from
They were
any
cardboard.
type of redemption.
But the
They were-
burger
they
was
were bad.
delicious.
The burger was
burger-
probably the best burger I've ever had in my life.
Better than Gordon Ramsay? I think it's as good as Gordon
I
Ramsay.
think like letting it simmer now in my tummy.
Will's
it's,
like,
it's
that's
better.
sacrilege.
Mine's aching.
No, dude. Like you can't do
That
that.
was your burger
You can't do that.
in your
burger.
tummy.
It was really good. It was delicious. Top 3 burger of all time.
I don't know.
Coming in probably second behind McDonald's quarter pounder wings.
Okay.
The QPC.
The QPC. No, but okay. So the reason I bring up dinner
It's because we ate there.
well, something happened.
No.
No.
Yes, dude.
Are you going to put this out to the listeners to help?
Somebody has to figure it out.
No one's going to figure it out.
So
You're tone deaf.
that's not true.
Da, 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 da.
Every once in a while, I'll be out in public and I hear a song, just a quick like snippet of a song.
This is a well-known phenomenon, by the way. Everybody
Yeah.
deals with this at some point.
Yeah.
And look, it's frustrating as poo.
Butt cheeks.
What is wrong with you guys?
It's as frustrating as butt cheeks.
What does that mean?
It'd be frustrating.
They just get in the way, you know,
Get in the way of what?
of your pants
All right,
when you try
moving
to
on.
put them on.
Colby,
Yeah,
hurry.
it's frustrating. Everybody deals with this, but like, I heard a snippet of a song that I recognized.
It was called butt cheeks.
No, it was not. If I knew the name of it, I wouldn't be talking about it right now. And I can't figure it out. It's been hours. I asked the waitress what playlist they were playing at the restaurant. So now I just have a ton of songs to go through. But this happened when we were in Cincinnati with. We were at that Mexican restaurant that first night, Dave. Do you remember? But
I do remember
luckily
that
then I knew
restaurant.
the artist. I recognized her voice. So
What was that song?
It was Brooklyn Baby by Lana Del Rey.
Is it the same song?
No, it's not the same song.
How do you know?
You could hear the leg slap of frustration.
Yeah, I'm getting irritated.
Yeah, I'm getting irritated.
Why? Do you think that's helping my irritation, Landon?
You know, we'll never know if he moved because of us.
Oh, really? You'll never know.
Just kidding, we know.
It was pretty obvious.
I'm escaping.
Leaving one toxic friend group to probably go to another one.
If I meet anybody else.
I bet you find like some like a mirror version of our group.
They're probably out there.
There's only one.
They're missing
interesting
you though,
concept.
because then their alternate friend group, like you died from when you broke your femur, but you guys were playing. You guys were playing lacrosse or something.
Yeah, it's like an alternate world or something like that. Parallel universe.
There's only one Mick.
I mean, maybe it's Kim.
Dude,
The female version of Mick.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay. Or Korean.
this has got to be the worst podcast episode we've ever recorded.
Well, I mean, you don't call it out.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta let.
Yeah, you let the
it
listeners
happen
find
naturally.
out themselves.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Like art is subjective, Colby. So
It
they
needs
decide.
To, it needs to just hit
what's
them
bad.
like, oh yeah,
There is no
this does
objective
suck.
bad.
No, this is objectively bad.
No, you're wrong.
No, it's
What is objectively bad?
it's a performance
The
art,
word bad?
Colby,
Bad.
because
The fries
Yeah,
at
probably.
we're trying to make
Ah,
listeners
no,
feel the
second
pain that we are experiencing because you're leaving. So we're trying to impart the same kind of pain, but in a way that they will understand. So
Yeah, but they can turn it off.
Yeah, we can't get
No,
too
they
deep
can't.
on it, or I'll start crying because you're gonna leave. You know, we can't cry on the show.
It's easier for us to make fun of you than it is to actually say goodbye. So just find some solace in that.
I've been crying about 4.5 hours a day.
Because of your tummy ache.
No, Mick. Because
Have you cried
I'm
yet?
going to miss
Have you actually cried yet?
I got a little emotional last night.
Yeah. Playing Fall Guys. Or at your parents? Were you at your parents, right?
Yeah, I was hanging out with the family.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cry over me?
Yep. I already said it.
not the kind of tears you want, Nick.
Tears of joy.
No,
Colby's like, I can
miss
take out my
Colby.
garbage in like peace and no
Peace.
longer
Oh, no.
fear.
That is like imprinted
Mick
in
already
him
told me-
forever.
yeah, he already told me he's gonna move into the same complex as me.
I would believe Michael would
I'm
do that.
following you anywhere you go. I will be stalking you for the rest of your life.
I actually, I kind of believe it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I
one
want
day-
I want you to feel like every time you get like a shiver on your neck, that's me like probably 20 feet behind you, like just staring at you.
So day two, you're opening up your apartment door. You look up, okay, to the third story of the apartment complex, and you see Michael slowly getting out of his apartment complex.
I'd be
And
freaked out.
looks over the railing at you and just waves.
Anytime you hear like a creaking and you don't know what it is, you know what it is because it's me.
Similar to how that one person was living in Landon's attic.
No.
That was also me.
Which, by the way, did you like? I feel like they're here, right? Like,
They followed you.
yeah, I'm sure they followed you. They probably just
I think they would. I'm not gonna lie. I think they would cook up in that attic.
yeah, attics get pretty hot. But I feel like there comes a time when I'm down there, just like on a random like Friday night or something like that. Like my girlfriend and I are walking downtown or something, and it's just like in like a crowd of people, I just like see Mick, but like no warning that he's like
The always
there.
sunny me.
Kind of, yeah. Like
I'm like the Slender Man. I mean, obviously not in body shape, but like just like like just like you hear. And you shine a flash. I've never played the game. I don't know how it works. But I'm that.
yeah,
I'll buy a suit. I'll commit.
you'll buy a suit and then like
Like a
randomly
mask,
show up
basically.
Yeah.
in another state to just like haunt me.
Does that sound like that far fetched?
No, I totally buy it.
Okay, Colby. So what are some of your favorite memories of our little group over the years?
I really enjoyed when you guys made fun of me a few minutes ago.
That was one of mine too.
I
I liked when your tummy hurt.
you know what? I don't know. I don't have very many good memories here.
Let's see. I only have 5 to choose from.
I don't know. It's
I
tough,
will
it's
put one
tough to
out
be,
there that's serious.
it's tough to be put on the spot. Go ahead.
Friendsgiving.
Oh yeah, Friendsgiving was
Friendsgiving was a good
yeah.
time.
It was really, dude. I was designated bartender. I was mixing them. Did anybody have a bad drink that night?
You used all my Cointreau.
That's
And-
why nobody had a bad drink that night.
I thought it was triple sec.
No, you used.
Oh,
my
it was the
Cointreau.
Cointreau. Yeah.
You used the nice stuff.
It was a great time.
It was awesome. Yeah, nobody had a bad drink. Landon, what's your favorite Colby memory?
This is gonna sound like weird, but probably like working with you, like just like in general,
Yeah.
like working. Like
That does sound weird.
I gave you a lot of crap working with you for 2 years, but
Yeah.
like
I know.
probably working with you like professionally, probably like would be probably like one of my happier like accomplishments.
We had a lot of good buddy days, man.
Yeah. So
We had a lot of.
I hope I was
we had
helpful.
we had some bad buddy days.
Yeah, we had some really bad days. I hope I was helpful. I feel like I was, but like
Yeah.
feeling to like pass on a little bit of knowledge and like get to work with a friend. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What
But
about you?
not as happy as when I no longer have to work with you. So.
I think some of my strongest Colby memories are like just us late night PlayStation party, like talking about things that like just getting really
like
like
on a deep level.
deep level, you know, like because it's not often that you can have those kind of conversations with a lot of people, and I think everybody in this group I can have those conversations with, and there's been especially recently times where Colby and I are the most frequently on PlayStation, and so we're just kind of staying up late and talking and just checking in on each other. So
What-
that was something I really appreciated.
What's your favorite secret that Colby has told you in private?
So the dude that Colby used to like,
is in this room right now.
Hi, Colby. No,
It's me.
Yeah, you know the best part about those memories, Will, or is that like those can continue?
oh yeah, for sure.
That's beautiful.
Landon, we're always looking for good text down in Boise.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Do they have Safeways down there?
Albertsons.
That's where
Oh,
Albertson's
oof.
headquarters is at.
Yeah, that's where Albertsons originated.
You could be Mr. Albertson.
I technically like am
No, you can be the Mr. Albertson.
Mr. I take their name. Yeah.
Mr. Albertsons.
Welcome back.
We've missed
We
you.
missed you.
Imagine they do that, like, you know how Safeway Albertsons does like the Monopoly like board game, like they used to. Like, what if like the grand prize is like you get to become like the owner of
I thought you were going to say
Like
like
Willy
the Monopoly
Wonka?
guy.
Like
yeah, like Willy Wonka, but like you get to all the grocery
I
store
like the
chains.
Dread
Like,
Pirate Roberts thing or something.
yeah, you get it, and you're like, oh wow, I did it. And they're like, oh, the stress of running this like national company.
You know, that's a good point. Charlie could not have ran that company very well.
He could have
Was
ran
there
into
ever,
the
like, a
ground,
sequel
am I
book?
right?
There was.
He was like
I think
9
it was
years
Wonka
old.
and the Great Glass Elevator.
I'm
That's
sure.
just him
what I
leaving
think-
the factory.
I think what happened was, quote me if I'm wrong.
I'll quote you.
Quote you. if I'm wrong.
Whatever. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. But I think the first book is the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's what the first book is.
No, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No. So like the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory covers Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the first book. The
book is
the second
Charlie
book,
and the Chocolate
Wonka and the Great Glass Elevator, is covered by Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the second film that came later. It incorporates some elements into that, I think. Don't quote me.
Wait, aren't both versions of the movie like the same story?
No. There's actually more stuff that happens after
In the Johnny Depp one, there's a little bit more.
There's like 30 more minutes of stuff.
No, I know it's reworked. Like it's a less.
But isn't that stuff? What I'm trying to say, isn't that stuff?
Isn't it sad that in the Johnny Depp version he wasn't allowed to have any candy because his dad was a dentist?
One of Christopher Lee's.
I always
dinner
teared
rolls.
up. I always teared up.
I like when
Candy is a waste of time.
I love like he like digs to the fire and he finds like the one chocolate. Like,
Yeah, the chocolate ball.
I've never
The
seen
camera
that.
starts spinning. And
wait,
it's like,
really?
"Whoa."
Oh, I think it's like kind of weird. And
I love
don't
it.
know. I kind of like it.
I love it.
Like it's special
I mean, look,
place in my
both
heart.
both movies are weird.
yeah,
That original movie is weird.
I feel like the original movie is a little bit more. I feel like it's more cynical.
It's more grounded.
Come with
Like
me.
maybe cynical. So I don't know.
They
It's
have
kinda
like an acid trip boat ride, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, Wonka's more of a. He's not this weird freak. Like he's
more of a
still a
con
little
man.
weird. He
Kinda.
somewhat. Well, no, he's not a con man.
But, like-
because at the end, it gave off the appearance that he was until the very end. But it felt very like a lot more contained. Like there wasn't like some like there's still the crazy stuff, but there's not the crazy like Oompa Loompa set pieces of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know.
By the way, that's slavery. The Oompa Loompas, I'm pretty sure are just slaves. So
Were they not paid?
They're probably paid.
in chocolate.
That's what they want.
What else do you
That's
need?
what they want.
So is it slavery? Like
Okay.
They want the chocolate, man.
You know, if you Google Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, one of the top questions that people also ask is, what mental disorder does Willy Wonka have?
What are the answers?
This is from
Schizophrenia.
ejournal.ac.id. It says the study concerns in character Willy Wonka and his schizotypal personality disorder.
oh, sounds interesting.
I can tell.
Yeah, the newer one. I guess that's not even new because it's like
It's like 2006 or something like that.
There is going to be a new movie
With Wonka, with Timothée Chalamet. Yeah.
I find him
Shamalama-ding-dong.
really annoying. Like he has,
Why?
I feel like he has such a punchable face. Like,
A lot of actors do.
but like
A lot of
I feel
actors
like-
find him
You have a
annoying.
punchable face.
Or
Yeah, old Landon has.
Everybody here wants to punch you in the face.
Yeah, I know. Colby does.
I've been waiting.
There's definitely more backstory for Willy Wonka in the Johnny Depp version.
It goes into his childhood. It goes into
Yeah,
what
where
happens.
he was like 9 years old and he wasn't allowed to eat any.
Well, no, it
candy.
shows how he needs the
Spoiler
Olympus too.
alert,
Like,
Michael. Spoiler alert, Michael.
I don't know if I want you to say what you're going to say.
Okay.
we should just watch it.
Just watch it, yeah.
We can't spoil one of the 2000s greatest films.
It has
Wait, I
interesting
changed my
things.
mind. You can say what you were going to say.
Are you sure?
Yep, never going to watch the movie. Go ahead.
Okay, so when Willy Wonka asks Charlie, "Do you want the chocolate factory?" Charlie in this one says no.
Well, he's required to give up his family. That's the catch. He says you have to leave your entire family.
Yeah.
behind.
Wait, isn't the old one the family like comes with him though?
No, I don't think they ever do
No.
anything with the family. So the old one ends.
What
they,
about the dad?
No,
It doesn't
the
do anything.
grandpa?
The old one,
grandpa or whatever.
the old one
Uncle,
ends. They fly off in the
older
elevator.
brother.
They fly off in like the elevator, and Willy
the
Wonka
sun, into the
asks.
sky.
He asks Charlie. He's like, "Do you know what happened to the man who got everything he ever wanted?" He goes, "What?" And he's like, "He lived happily ever after," and that's the end of the film.
Which, by the way,
that's a bad.
That's
thing.
a death scene.
I want to touch on the family. Okay,
You touch.
I mean, like,
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe
is
was
the worst person.
He's a piece of crap.
he's.
He is literally.
I hated him.
No,
He's a hack.
I am subscribed on Reddit to a subreddit called Grandpa Joe Hate. That is just
Yeah.
memes of people posting like hating on Grandpa Joe.
Which one's Grandpa Joe?
Grandpa Joe is the piece of
he's the
crap.
grandpa.
Grandpa Joe is the one that Charlie, we should
I'm
steal these
bedridden.
liquor bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, you got this giant factory. What about me? What do I get?
Oh, we're so poor. I have to lay in this bed all day, and I can't help cook. I can't go to work.
It's like Charlie's dad's like providing for like 7 people or something, and then like Grandpa Joe's bedridden, and then as soon as like Charlie gets the golden ticket, he's like, oh wow, I'm totally good to walk.
And he
Like,
jumps
let's go
out
to
of
the
bed.
factory with you. Like you have to have supervision. Like
Actually, in the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
That one doesn't count.
the dad is not in the film.
oh okay.
There is no. It's the mom that's working.
What's the
And then
actor
in the
that plays
new
the
one,
dad? Isn't it like a guy? Like
the
he's
dad
fairly
is
famous.
a toothpaste factory.
Isn't
guy.
he in
Yeah, he's a
the Grinch
Yeah,
movie?
he does the cat.
He does the cat.
Isn't he also the dad in the Grinch movie?
Maybe I want to say his actor's name's Noah
Yeah,
Hawley.
he looks
but
like
I
a-
could
Noah
be
Taylor.
incorrect. Noah Taylor. Okay, I got the first name right. That's pretty.
He's
good.
in Game of Thrones.
Was he? Hey, was he?
Isn't he like some like not
a live
good
action
person?
Grinch?
Yes.
Is he like a Night's Watch guy?
He's a bad
Live
guy.
action Grinch movie scared me. It's still scary.
I've only watched it once and I never watched
That's
it.
something
I
I-
swore off that movie.
That's something I don't want to be brave about.
I think he's the guy that plays the
I
guy.
could be brave about my tummy, but not the Grinch movie.
Landon,
not the live action
he's,
one.
he's the guy that in the book cuts off that guy's hand.
Oh, okay, that's who he plays.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
I think.
God dang, okay, we can't spend time talking about Game of Thrones.
I do want to actually ask two of you something
What do you want to know
about Game of Thrones.
Oh.
It's not what I want to know. It's just that what do you think? George R. R. Martin recently made a blog post where he basically said that the ending is going to be different than the
Oh,
TV
thank
show.
God.
And not only that, but certain characters are going to be pretty much radically different.
I could think of a couple that they could probably do a little bit better. So you guys should all watch the show though, because it's really great.
No. Well, actually,
I don't want
I
to
might.
spend like that much in like time investment on something
for just to
for
burn
just to
at the end?
burn at the
It's
end.
not, but like it's
I'm not
still
a-
worth it because like the first 5 seasons are like so damn good.
But here's the thing. That show is all about, like, in my mind, okay, the appeal of the show comes in what's going to happen next and what kind of fate that these characters have,
Also-
right? So
yeah.
if I know it goes to crap,
Also, it's worth saying though that the ending isn't complete crap. It almost just feels like super rushed. Like there's a lot of stuff that's not great, but it's almost just like a super rushed like ending. Like, and there's just quite a
want
few
that.
disappointing things that happen. But I still think it's well worth watching the show because of how stinking good everything else about it is. Some of the best character arcs. Like who's your favorite character, Dave? Is it? I feel like mine might be Jamie. I'm not.
I think if they would have done different stuff with Littlefinger, probably would have been Littlefinger.
Oh, okay.
But they kind of messed him up in the last season. So
Yeah.
who's
know.
Littlefinger?
He would be who Dave would be. So.
no,
Is he the
sociopath?
Is he what's his name? Is he what's his name?
Conniving.
he's
What's his name? Peter Dinklage's character.
No.
Oh.
He's the
Why
guy.
would you jump to that conclusion?
Peter Dinklage's character is Tyrion Lannister.
Thank you.
Tyrion is a great character. There's like numerous great characters in the show.
The only thing I know about Game of Thrones is nothing, except for
You
You know something.
You know
about
nothing,
it.
Colby Chapman.
not really. I know it's like swords and dragons.
There you
and
go.
medieval stuff. And I
Amelia
also know
Clark's
that
in it.
yeah, and I also know that Dave made us play this really crappy board game one time.
Oh, when I won.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that true, Dave?
Dave's gonna get mad.
Dave?
Dave's
we
gonna
did
get
play a
angry.
game called Game of Thrones at one point. That is true.
No, I said it was a crappy game.
It's Aidan Gillen.
Yeah, the guy. He's in The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
He's the guy that's like the
Yeah.
CIA agent.
Lord Rathbone.
Also
yeah,
in,
Lord
The
Rathbone.
Wire.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Arquette.
he's in the mayor,
I'm-
right?
Yeah.
You know what I just remembered? As I've been trying to think this whole time about favorite memories with people, and actually I was only able to come up with one with Dave.
Oh. Wow. Thanks, man.
Wait, what? You're only able to come up with one?
Yeah, and it was with you.
Get the hell out of my house.
Technically,
Oh,
Lana was there
I get
too.
it now. Okay.
Technically, Lana was there too, but Lana was kind of being a buzzkill.
Landon Buzzkill?
Our second trip to Vegas, I feel like I had a really good time with Dave.
You didn't have a good time with me?
I said you were there.
You didn't have a good time with me on the second Vegas trip?
Dude, I had a good time, but like I feel like David.
I feel like Colby didn't have fun with me. That sucks. I had a
makes you
good
think
time with
that?
Colby.
No, dude. It was really.
Well, you
really
weren't there,
easy to have
Landon.
fun with you.
Other Landon
when
was
you were
there.
just like when you were just like sitting there, slumped over at this table at the bar, and you're like, "So loud, I just want to go home."
Stop.
And like
You did
know,
that?
No.
The look on his face.
I will say though, I don't like when a place is
embarrassing.
like loud enough where you can only have a conversation with the person sitting just next to you because it's too loud for you to hear anybody else at the table.
I was able to hear Matt. Matt heard all of your.
That's just because Landon doesn't talk loud enough. So that's the only thing. Like
He's like grumbling. He's like, "Hey, Colby,
yeah.
I want to go home."
I hate when Landon mumbles. It's so frustrating. And then you call him out and he screams. No, dude, I had a good time with you on this.
I'm sorry, man.
Well, Colby and I had good memories there. Like we ate in and out around my dining room table.
No, you weren't there.
Yeah, other Landon was there.
A
Different Landon was there. And Colby and I were trying to.
I feel like that was like a traumatizing. People bond over trauma, Dave.
Yeah.
And I feel like we bonded in that moment.
Yeah, we did.
We got scared.
Yeah,
the most concerning.
I was in my
part was
own
that you were
home. I
sleeping
shouldn't
with
feel
us.
scared in my own home, Landon. You made me
The
feel
weird
that
part.
way.
No, actually, the most uncomfortable part for me was that I still had like 4 days straight with you.
Did you really? Wasn't that like day 3 of the trip?
No, it was early on. I thought.
No.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
also
It
going
wasn't-
home with him, so I mean, like
Yeah.
you see him when you're back in Spokane, you know.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Mick, I really enjoyed going to school with you.
No, you didn't. No one believes that. That was a nightmare for you.
Dude, most of the time I had fun. But like not when you would harass me.
Wasn't that all the time?
It was most of the time.
Sounds like so much
Will,
fun.
Will is smiling at me, patiently waiting for his happy memory.
Colby, I had a great time with you at school.
Thank
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed copying off of all your answers. You helping me when I didn't know what I was doing. It was great.
Great. We bonded.
We bond.
James Bond.
Boom, 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 boom.
Landed working with you and
James' face is just like, please.
working with you was bittersweet. But
Oh.
there was a lot of days where like I just couldn't take it anymore. But I think it like really like made our friendship better. So
This is really sad. Like Landon's like, "Oh, one of the greatest things was working with you, Colby," and Colby's like, "Yeah, I hated working."
I
with you."
I was really tough on Colby. I was
dang.
for the most part. I was really tough on Colby.
Why?
in my defense, or in Landon's defense, I told him to be.
Yeah.
But then I said,
I
stop,
also-
he didn't stop.
I also have
You needed
to.
a safe word.
Also,
Landon
it
did
was
not. He did not abide by the safe word.
no. I
Colby's
also
just screaming, "Flugelhorn, flugelhorn!"
I also do think I was tough on you because the culture at Market Equipment was really bad, and I probably contributed a little bit on the maybe on the work side of it, but I didn't want you to fall into the trap that a lot of people that worked there of the negativity. So that's probably why I was always a little bit more
Yeah.
telling you to not complain. So,
You complained.
yeah,
I had
Colby
some
would
pretty
complain.
righteous complaints. Some of them weren't, but
I had some pretty righteous complaints. End quote.
Righteous.
Yeah.
I would say so. No, I really enjoy. I mean, I did enjoy working with you. Like Landon's thing though is he was like him and another coworker of ours was like, Will's still waiting for this.
Was like, what part of me do you love the most?
Will, I really enjoyed our time at Long Beach.
There's no way you just said that. There's no way. I cannot believe.
Like
For
Landon-
reference, they shared a bed in Long Beach.
we fit like 6 or 7 of us in one hotel.
Oh, we did, yeah. But only
Those
two
are
of
some
you
good
in one
times.
bed.
We invited Landon, and Landon said no.
I took the 2 chairs.
Which set your back by 5 years.
Yeah,
Back.
I could not do that. They remodeled that hotel because
Yes.
Burned down.
It burned down to the ground.
No.
actually I was
the one
wrong
that burnt
about
down
that.
was a different one.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
You're wrong?
Yeah, I was wrong.
Oh,
You
false
lied.
information.
Yeah, you just lied.
I just lied to half my family. I told them that I couldn't go back.
Well, that hotel
The
saw
burned
the other
down.
hotel burning down, and inside it,
Yeah.
its mind had burned down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very insightful, Michael.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
What were you saying about me and the other
Their whole thing
our
was
mantra?
Yeah. Your mantra was just to beat me into the ground and turn me into a fine powder so that you guys could rebuild me as a tech.
I should say snort you.
No. So like they spent 2 years just like beating me into the ground, and then they quit.
Yeah, we were ready to start building Colby back up, but then like we both took other jobs. So yeah, it was kind of
they
You
did
just
the
beat
fun
him
part
up for
them.
like 2 years,
Yeah.
and he's powder.
Yeah, and then they quit, and I was
you're better.
Powder floating
I
in
just
the
kinda,
wind.
yeah, I just kind of like blew away in the another direction. Like
I think you're a better tech because of us, though. Because
I actually think so.
Of course, you'd say that.
it's true. Damn it.
Landon says that.
It has to be true. It has to be true because if
indoctrination
not,
that Landon gives to his
Yeah,
students.
yeah. If of course Landon says it because like he always doubles down. Landon never goes back on his.
if it's not true, then I'm just a bad person.
Yeah, just an a-hole. Beat up on your friend for a year and a half.
Will.
Will is so excited.
Ain't no way.
One time, you probably said something nice to me. I'm just kidding, dude. I actually one of my like fondest. It's not just one memory. It's a time.
Oh, that's cheating.
No, it's because I said
Always cheating.
I said Vegas
want a
2.0.
memory. No, I'm just kidding.
I said Vegas 2.0 for Dave. Vegas 1.0 goes to Will. Will and I spent a lot of time together on that. Like,
That was a fun trip. That was probably like I was just telling Michael and Colby today before dinner that if I could have a button to send me back to like October, I'd do it for sure. Like I'd press that button 100% of the time just because I want to experience Vegas again. That was probably the
That
most fun
experience,
trip.
though.
That experience was probably the most fun experience I've ever had.
It was like nonstop.
It was nonstop, but it was with everybody, and we were having so much fun.
most
And,
of us were.
I'm glad I get to be part of one of Will's like favorite memories.
yeah.
Hey, Mick, I have a new memory. When you and I drove around downtown Anaheim looking for Dave and Bree, who decided that they were like, you know what? They're like, you know what?
Dave was like, I'm going to take the easy way.
Dave's like, I'm gonna get greedy and try to get on one last ride.
Yeah. So Dave and Bree are like, yeah, you know what? Like, you guys walk back in the pouring rain, and then when you get to the hotel room and you're really tired, and you finally change out of your soaking wet clothes.
You're ready to have a late dinner.
Yeah.
We're all starving.
Yeah, and it's almost like 10:30 at night, so people are probably pretty hungry, and I know people are tired. Most people's feet hurt, and
One person more than two.
and we get back into the hotel room, and meanwhile, we do all the hard work, and Dave's like trying to enjoy one last time at Disneyland, and then we get a call from Dave. Dave's like, "Hey, my phone's about to die. Bree's phone's already dead. Can you please pick us up?"
No, that was not the question. That was not the question. The question.
Oh, Dave.
Dave.
Which-
if the question was, would it be possible to pick us up? The implications there that you want to get picked up.
I prefaced.
let's give.
if it was too much of an inconvenience, or if you didn't want to, you didn't have to do it. And
but
I
who
prefaced.
says no to that?
Colby is the kind of
Wasn't
person
me.
that says no
Nope.
to that. Michael's the kind of person that says no to that.
Yeah, that's why. Well, you called Mick, not me. I would have told you to walk. So Mick and we get in Dave's car. Dave's phone dead, by the way. So now there's no point of communication. Mick and I start driving around downtown Anaheim for, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, circling the drop-off point that Dave was talking about. And then, like, next thing you know, Will calls me, and Will, who is starving at this point, texted me about...
Will was very angry.
I think this was the hangriest I have ever been. I went around. I went to Disneyland, went the full park for the full day, and ate 500 calories max.
Nobody
the whole
has
day?
500.
Did you not have a turkey leg, or did you skip the?
I didn't have a turkey leg.
I didn't have a turkey leg either.
You had Pizza Planet though.
Pizza
Yeah,
Planet?
meal. That was the only meal I had. That was the only food I ate for the entire day.
That was over 500 calories.
Oh yeah,
Pizza
definitely.
Planet was definitely over 500.
Yeah, that was an easy
Yeah,
12.
true. Easy 12. But anyway, I probably burned like
Oh,
a
you,
bit of a
you
gallon.
definitely burned more than you can. But and then
It was not
and
okay.
then I get a call from Hangry Will. It's now like 11:15 at night, and he's like, "Hey, Dave and Bree are here. Mick and I are like, well, that's weird because we've been driving around Anaheim for 30 minutes, and then Will's like, can you please bring us some food?" Mick and I were so irritated that I just said no, hung up the phone with Will, and then we just drove like.
I remember I remember munching on Cheez-Its. I remember I was sitting in Ben's bed with him.
No,
And we
no,
were eating
you were in
cheese.
my bed eating my Cheez-Its. You're in my bed eating my Cheez-Its, and you left crumbs everywhere. It was like sleeping on sand.
I forgot about this.
Well, I had to go into your guys' room because ours, like the AC wasn't working.
And it's like
it smelled.
Yeah, our room smelled like sewage for some reason.
Oh.
See, there was a lot of good memories. That was just a joke. Though. My actual good memory with you in Vegas, Mick.
I mean, I had fun with that.
I mean, in hindsight, it's funny. It's a funny story, and I like.
Will's like,
We
it's
were-
not
we were
funny. It'll never
basically,
be
like,
funny. I didn't eat dinner that
I
night.
lost In-N-Out that night. I could have had In-N-Out twice in Vegas. Instead, I had In-N-Out once on that trip.
We were basically like the slowest NASCAR drivers ever because we were just circling around Disneyland over and over. And
Pointing at like the hundreds of families pouring out the gates. Like, is that them? Is that them? No, the actual memory I have is when you and I. It's like I don't know, 1:30 in the morning. And you and I are sprinting down.
This was In-N-Out night also.
Yeah, we were just sprinting down the strip trying to get to this pizza place before it closed. It was like 20 minutes away. No, it had been like 1:45. It was like 20 minutes away. We ran there, got there in 9 minutes. You remember that?
Yeah.
Pizza cake.
And then we took all of the leftover pizza they had.
It was
We're like, can you take all of your individual slices and try and make a whole pie?
We said we'll buy everything you have left because they were. I mean, yeah, they were like 2 minutes from closing, and they managed to like scrap up just random pieces of pizza that
like-
made a whole pizza.
I'm not gonna lie, I was very drunk, and like I'm like sprinting down the strip, like jumping over like homeless people that are just laying there.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like you remember that guy that was
yeah.
just like face down in the bushes. And, like,
That's brutal.
he might have been.
I
I don't
probably shouldn't have laughed at that. That
But
was-
like, yeah, no. So it was just crazy. But like, it was
The
such
crazy
a good
thing too
memory.
is,
It was
like I said, we had just eaten In-N-Out like maybe an hour before, and then we were all of a sudden like starving for pizza.
yeah.
was that the night we raced down the hallway?
It was.
Was that actually
Yeah, because I raced with a pizza in my hand, and you raced with a bottle of water.
open and
It
open?
was just spraying everywhere.
I don't know.
We've talked about this
remember
race
getting-
so many times.
I know. I remember getting to the end of that hallway, and I remember I'm like, I think I'm gonna die.
I'm really shocked I
swam into
didn't throw up.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
at that point, I had like maybe 3 slices.
I'm gonna
of
be
pizza.
honest. I'm surprised that nobody threw up in Vegas.
Did no one throw up?
I don't
Nobody
think I
threw
did.
up.
No.
I can't believe you didn't
Landon,
throw up.
dude, I can't believe I didn't throw up the first night.
Oh, you
were
so-
not okay the first night. We had to babysit you pretty
I was
hard.
gone.
Gone.
And it was disturbing because you were sitting right across from me at sushi. I was like, if you puke all over me, you owe me something.
And I also had never had sushi before, so I still don't know if I like it or not.
I remember you just sitting there with your head in your hands, like.
Oh yeah, you were like,
I just
you
remember
messed
walking
up.
outside and seeing like a giant, like flaming praying mantis. And I was like, "There's no way this is
The idiot. Like, the end times were here.
Yeah, I was like, I read about this.
It said you can pass, but you have to guess these 3 riddles.
There's all, yeah. I mean, but running down the strip like that, like you know that meme of The Weeknd in his Super Bowl halftime show when he's like with all like the mirrors, like that's what it felt like.
Yeah,
Like,
it was pretty accurate.
all the lights and stuff. Yeah, it was really funny.
Vegas is fun like that though. You can be drunk and want pizza at like 2 a.m, and you can just run. You don't have to drive anywhere. You just like run down the street and you just find a place.
Well, yeah, it's any type of food you want. It's like 10, 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
Well, we stopped at
by
Pizza Cake
walking
on
distance.
Vegas 2.0 too.
Oh, was that the?
That was the
is
pizza that Landon threw up.
Yeah,
And that's not the reason why Landon threw up.
I actually think it was.
I don't think so.
What was the reason then? The Four Loco.
What do you think?
Replay that question in your head, dog. Like,
There's no way it was the Four Loco I drank.
It was that one piece of pizza that I ate.
There's no way it was
After
that
I
tiki
already
bar
said I
drink
was
that had
sick.
like so much sugar.
The tiki bar drink
Was so
killed me. That was not okay. Like
that. You know what? That's actually probably what made me throw up
I
because
got-
that drink was so strong.
I only got like 2 out of 5 skulls.
Mine was like a 4 out of 5, I think.
Yeah, and I was like, because I was like, I don't really like the taste of hard liquor, so I got 2 out of 5 skulls, which shouldn't have been that much, and it tasted terrible. It just tasted like hard liquor, so I had to do the old plug your nose and chug. it was like
There was no other option.
It
There.
was like $16.
No other thing you could have done in that point.
how about just what's the great idea? Not drink it.
No. And then like after that, After that, Brie and I share like a 85-degree blue raspberry Four Loko that sat in Dave's car all day.
Oh, gross! That's disgusting.
Four Loko is terrible. It's horrible.
You know what? The lemon one chilled after the hot tub wasn't that bad though.
You look so disheveled.
Right now,
I need to take a shower, man. I've worked
just the word, like the sentence you said, and just looking at like Will's just like cracking up.
My hair's all disgusting. I'm disgusting.
your shirt's riding up. Landon's got like a little bit of like underbelly showing. Like
I can't even see Landon on the video, but I'm laughing.
You can picture it.
Oh my god,
it was-
that was so funny.
it was pretty good. I should have taken a picture. But
You absolutely should have. Set it as your screensaver, you know?
yeah,
For the road.
one last memory of Landon. That's how I want.
For the road.
Did you get to do everything you wanted in Spokane before you left, Colby?
No, I never did. I did Hoop Fest this year for the first time, but I never did Bloomsday.
You don't need to do Bloomsday, from what I heard.
Skip it.
Yeah, I did.
Sucks.
I did every year, but
Stupid.
other than that, I mean, I think so. There's no. I never went to the Barrel.
Oh, shoot. Good place.
Never will.
Well, the place we went tonight was
Better.
better.
Cool.
Better barrel.
Halfway better.
Do they have steak at that place? That
Yeah.
we went tonight?
I thought
Yeah,
you were
they
going
do.
to ask
They do.
me if they had.
Their special was $21 steak.
It was it was a filet mignon.
And I almost got a New York strip.
Hey Dave, I believe you haven't shared a favorite memory of me yet.
Didn't I?
Nope.
Um,
Please do so.
Dave actually hates you.
This is more of like a time period, and this is nothing against my brother Michael, but there was a time where Colby and Michael didn't know each other, and so Colby was like my little minion. I mean that in the sense like
Dave.
not like the what's the studio that makes minions?
Illumination.
Not the Illumination minion, but I mean
That's
like
actually an insult saying it's not like that.
I mean like the word before they stole the meaning of that. But there was a
I
time
love the Minions.
where Colby was my little minion, and that was really fun.
You were my little Gru.
But this was probably back in like 2013 or something.
Yeah, maybe even
Yeah.
before that, 2012.
Did
Then
you
he
see
met
Dave's
Mick.
bidding?
Then he met Mick, and he was like, "Oh, a cooler Parker."
No, I saw him, and you were like, "Hey, that's my brother," and I was like, "Wow, he looks like a giant douchebag." So like, I didn't talk to him for like 6 more months, and then Mick ended up being my youth leader, and then I was like, "Oh wow, Mick's way cooler than
And
me."
you're like, wow, he really is a big douchebag.
but
No,
so
that-
am
you know what,
I.
Dave?
So we fit together.
I get that a lot, actually, from people that like haven't actually talked to me yet.
You have a resting douche face.
I guess.
RDF. LA.
Okay. So wait, let me
Say
get
it with
this,
me, guys.
Let me get this straight, Dave. Dave, you're no way.
One more time.
No, don't. Dave, let me get this straight. Your favorite memory / time period of me was 9 years ago when you first met me.
Well,
Only gone downhill.
you'll understand when you have children, and then like
What's that?
You don't have to.
Colby was
Colby
kind of
was
my
your
child,
That was
My baby boy. Was I your special boy, Dave?
You were my special boy. And then you found you found a cooler dad.
So you haven't had fun with me in the last 9 years?
Gosh dang it! I said favorite.
I'm having like a total
Yeah.
Will moment.
what's your second favorite memory of Colby?
He's like, oh man, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Favorite might be the wrong word, but like this was formative for both of us. But when I was cradling Colby in the car when he was dying,
Dave helped save my life.
yeah, there.
And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Dave helped save my life.
Notice these are all like fatherly
And Mick tried to kill me.
instincts.
Well,
that
I
are
see.
done.
I mean, for the most of my relationship with Colby has not been as much peers as it's more been like some type of like.
You've been an influential part, like
Yeah, I'm trying to find a better word
Yeah,
than
I can
father
tell.
because that doesn't fit. But some type
Papa.
of Papa. Papa. Oh yeah. Wait, did you see the last episode of Stranger Things?
I have one left.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about it next week.
If I watch it by then. It's a long episode.
Dave. I don't think I've actually ever like thanked you for saving my life.
No, you have.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
You saved his
Colby.
life. What happened?
But I didn't.
Back in Nom.
I gotta save Colby.
It's when he helped take me to the hospital when I broke my leg after you wanted to rip my leg off.
That was not Nick's idea. That was Will's sister's idea.
the thing
Will's sister wanted to kill Colby.
She wanted to sever an
around.
artery of Colby's.
The idea floated around. I previously had tried that on another friend of ours. It didn't work, so I killed him. Yeah, he died. He's dead. I was definitely not going to try that.
Well, so the crazy part is that
I thought your parents drive you.
Okay.
Jeez.
No, it was Joseph.
Joseph. Friend of the show, Joseph. He had a Suburban there, didn't he?
yeah, and he put me on a cot, and
No, wasn't it a table?
no, it was a cot.
It was a cot.
Oh.
and I lay down in the back with all the seats down. Ben was on one side, Dave was on the other, and they held me down. And then Jordan was in the front giving directions on his broken phone because he just recently threw it on the pavement.
No, so this was actually, he broke it. Quick side note, he broke it because he had the otter case and he threw it at the wall as hard as he
No,
could.
that was a different time.
Oh, different time. Okay, never mind.
phone,
different phone.
His phone different.
Sorry.
He's broke his
Sorry, I got
electronics
mixed
so
up.
many times
My
on
bad.
purpose. It's hard to keep track.
My bad.
He did that at the church.
Yes, he did. He did that at the church before camp. He was like, "No, stupid game," and to impress everybody. He
What
tried to
girl
throw it
was
against
he
the wall.
trying to impress?
There's like 10.
All right, move on.
Yeah, and so Jordan's over there giving directions, and keep in mind it was October 3rd, but it was still pretty warm outside. Clearly, we were playing
You had
football.
freezing, right?
Yes, and my body went into shock. I believe the heat was on all the way. All the vents were pointed at me, and I'm just shivering in Dave's arms. And I don't know if you guys have all seen the X-ray, but what you guys didn't see is how close it was to not just fracturing the growth plate, but also severing my artery in that leg. So in theory, I could have just bled out and died in front of all of you guys.
Oh my god.
And Jordan would have been your murderer.
And Chris Curl would have been laughing. Friend of the show, Chris. But yeah,
Well,
so
that would have been
glad,
a-
we're glad
I-
you survived
I-
and
I
made
really
it so
was.
that you would
I
get
was
to
really
go,
dying in Dave's arms.
go to Boise.
If you had died there, all of our lives would be extremely different, I think.
I would be willing to bet.
Jesse would still be on the show.
He will be soon anyway.
Ugh, that would have been horrible. I can't.
I don't like to think about this,
Like,
actually.
Colby-
I'm starting to think about it. I'm like, I don't want to think about Colby dying. That's not a fun thought.
Would you guys ever have fun again?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like
Serious therapy to get over.
I feel like I could do a good enough impression of you that we would be okay.
Yeah.
We'd carry on.
Mick mocking the dead 15-year-old kid. Of the
It'd be like, so how long is it? How long is it? Long enough to make dead Colby jokes?
Oh my god!
I will say right now that if I die, jokes are on the table immediately.
So is Mick at HVAC school, but you're not enrolled because you never graduated high
yeah,
school?
I'm just
and
watching and,
Mick's talking to you and pretending you're there.
No, because I drop out of the trade and I to become a EMT worker to try to save lives.
Oh, if only someone would have been here, they could have
Never
saved Colby's
again.
life.
never again.
So, Michael,
Sorry,
now-
I've already lost alcoholic.
But
You're
then if you
I
weren't
already
at
lost one
Market,
friend, I'm not going to lose
but
another.
Landon, if you weren't at Market, then you wouldn't have been there to tell them not to hire Michael. So
Oh yeah, that's right. So Mick would be service
Mick would-
manager.
yeah.
And Mick would have been able.
die next time.
And Mick would have been able to save the people from leaving the Safeway with his leadership skills.
That's right.
He would have shut down the Safeway.
I would have channeled my inner dead Colby from years before. Hey, everybody. Follow me.
And Will would probably be married.
what?
Yeah.
well, because there wasn't the whole Long Beach thing, and
That could go.
And Dave, you probably just kill yourself, right? Out of fear.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Why would I be
Guilt.
married?
Yeah, guilt probably.
Wait a minute. Well, look at him. He's racking his brain trying to figure it out.
The thing is, when I said it wasn't even that common.
Yeah, it was,
Is it?
I think he was just choosing something random. Will I don't think there's actually
Okay.
any meaning behind
No, I mean,
it.
no, there was some meaning behind it,
Oh,
and I'm not capping either.
are you trying to scare Will? Because
No, but it's working.
What does it mean?
I just mean that, that timeline, you and I always fought over girls.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
So then you
And
would
Colby
just
always
get the
won.
girl and be married.
Oh, yeah.
Fully always.
It's true.
Dude,
Wasn't it
I
just
think,
one?
I think
Wasn't
we
it just
only
one
battled
girl?
once.
shorties loved the fat little kid.
No, I think we only liked the same girl once, Colby.
Sure.
What do you mean?
that Colby ever admitted to you.
Okay, this is confession. This is your last time on the show. You got to confess. Like, who did you think that I
last time on the show.
What?
Will's like, I banish you from future shows.
This is my favorite person for a while. So, like, you got to tell me, bro. Like,
Dude, I'm
I think he's screwing with you, man. I think he's screwing with you.
I hate it when people screw with me.
Oh, brother.
That might be a good thing to end on, though.
It is late.
Because you know what? Even
All right,
after
we'll figure out the mystery of who your long lost bride to be was. And,
even after
And figure
Colby is
Figure out
not
who we both dated, Will.
even after Colby is not on the show or is recording remotely, people will still be messing with you, Will. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to record remotely. Those of you who don't know, Dave doesn't want me on the show anymore.
no, you'll be in a different time zone. So it's
Oh, that-
impossible
you know what?
for you to do it.
You know,
Good
if
point.
we could
If
have
there's been
universal time,
Yeah, we
we
would
could
have
just we could have Colby on the show again.
what is
Yep.
the time difference?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Plus one.
It just
It's mountain time. How crazy is it that Vegas is Pacific, but Boise's?
That's so crazy.
It's it's a scam. It feels like.
It's actually really cool though that it is in mountain time because the sun sets an hour later.
That's so cool.
One of my
But
boss's
it's like
biggest
right on the
complaints.
cusp. So it's like here, but just an hour later.
One of my boss's biggest complaints about Spokane, because he moved to Spokane, is like that mountain time is he's used to mountain time because he lived in Montana, but since he came here, we're right on the edge of Pacific time, like literally almost right on the edge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so it gets way too like the time zone is messed up here, kind of, because it gets way too dark too quickly.
And that's solved in Boise.
It's solved in Boise because of mountain time, because we're only like
Because
a
it's in mountain time, but it's still like the same general area.
general area.
So
Yeah,
the sun sets like
about the same time.
About the same time as here.
Quote, end quote.
Just an hour.
Spokane has
ahead.
lighter mornings though, and then Boise
Yeah.
No
would have
one
darker
cares
mornings.
about that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people
Yeah.
care about that.
No,
No,
Who, the kid, the little children walking to school? Tell them to bring flashlights. I'm trying to stay up late.
Yeah.
See what I'm working on. That's why there's headlights on a bus, Dave. School bus.
Well, we'll miss you, Colby. We're sorry that you're leaving. I mean,
It is sad I'll never
Sounds
talk to you again or see you.
It is kind of weird.
Imagine if this was like 1910 and we were just, having our parlor conversation, over our
I'm
over our
about to
scotch
like,
or whatever, and you're about to move.
gramophone or whatever.
on my horse.
I took a job at the railroad. Like,
I'm headed west.
Got your wagon.
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, we're never gonna see him again because he's probably gonna like halfway on his way to Boise, he's gonna like get some accident and break his leg.
I'll probably,
Get
yeah,
some
well, I probably
infectious
get robbed.
disease. Yeah.
Colby's gonna get cholera or dysentery or
Yeah.
typhoid.
TB.
I feel like
You took
in
a turn for the worse.
I feel like
TV's
in a,
definitely real though.
Black
Seen that one.
lung.
I feel like in a previous life I died of cholera.
Why do you say that?
Yeah.
That's a different life than your leg killing you.
Yeah.
In a previous life, I think I was beaten to death by robbers. Like I'm just dead. Like they like robbed me, but then they also killed me.
In a previous life, I think you were a muskrat.
Is that
In a previous life, I know you were a muskrat.
It went settler Landon, muskrat, surf Landon.
In a different life.
Then back down to naked mole rat.
Yeah, surf Landon was content with his life though. He died.
I hate your different persona.
He died at 31 with 10 children.
Mick? Take us home.
7 of them that died before the age of 2.
Landon's just gonna keep
Well,
doing this.
On that note, Colby,
It's been real, fellas.
it has
Are you
been.
choking up, man? You choking up, bro? Man, I just love you.
I just want to see one tear.
From
Let
who?
me think of something.
Cry.
bad. Like,
If you cry, I'll cry.
Cry.
If you cry, I'll cry.
dude. Well, I probably can't.
Cry.
Can we all cry together? All of us.
Dude, you're gonna make him shed real tears, bro. You hate
I was trying to look for. I was trying to look
I'm
for.
actually gonna cry.
I was trying to
What
look
are you
for
looking for?
like a multiplayer video game joke with Will and crying and altogether.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, wait, real quick. Is anybody gonna visit me when I go down there?
Yeah.
You know what? I bet I'll visit you one time for every year you live there.
No, we're friends. We wouldn't do that.
I lived 90 minutes away.
Hey,
Yeah, we were also like 17. Like, actually, I was 19.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend here. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, so you can't leave for one day.
You broke up with her like right after I moved. Like within like a month of me moving, you broke up with her.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because I remember the night.
Yeah, it was Colby's fault.
Oh, I had depression. That's why I was here.
Because the
We
night
should have ended the
before,
podcast,
the
like,
night
5 minutes
before, the
You should
night.
cut that, and so nobody knows what Will had.
Well, no, I remember the night before I left. We were at Sherry's.
I'll just put in diarrhea.
And then I left, and then
That happened.
yeah,
Yep.
So is anybody gonna come visit me?
yes, Colby.
Not you.
Are you gonna pay for my plane ticket?
No.
Why?
Cause
Can I fly?
sure. Sure, Will. I can't restrict you from getting on an airplane in a different city.
I can fly.
Wrap this up.
I'm sure someone will
sometime.
visit you.
Okay, so not Mick.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I know Mick's not going down to Boise.
I mean, we can't play Fall Guys in Boise. So,
yeah, we can.
I mean, not all of us.
Is it banned in Boise?
Yeah, it's banned.
It's illegal.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
Is it banned in Boise?
So you're saying it wrong.
You can't smoke weed. You can't have.
Is it Boise and banned?
You can't.
No, it's Boise.
Yes.
It's Boise, not Boise.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Boise.
I can't believe you're already a snob about.
Yes.
It's Boise. You don't say Spokane.
Yeah, okay, you're pissing me off now. Okay, we'll talk to you
Wrap it
guys
up.
later. Bye.
Good riddance.
Bye, Colby.
Bye.
Good riddance.
I'm just kidding, Colby. Please don't leave.
Can I eat a Cheeto out of your sock one last time?
I knew you were going to say that. With pleasure, my friend.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hotkeys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Castbox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.